Good afternoon, YouTube. It is about 12 degrees with the wind chill in the suburbs, the main line of Philadelphia, but it is sunny and I'm super stoked. We've got two Audi RS cars here, and right here we have a 2018 Audi RS3 with a 2.5 liter 5-cylinder turbo making 400 horsepower. So let's start with the 2018 Audi RS3. This car is shown in Ara blue. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it is a beautiful metallic blue. It has a nice silver matte trim on the front grille and the front bumper cover. This car is spec'd with the silver painted wheels and the black painted brake calipers. As well as the silver tailpipes. So as you know from my Audi RS3 pickup video, this car has a 2.5 liter 5-cylinder turbo motor which makes 400 horsepower. Audi claims a 0 to 60 of 3.9 seconds. Let's take a look on the inside. I just pulled this car out and let me tell you, this Alcantara steering wheel feels great in the hands. It's small, the Alcantara feels really nice. This car is equipped with the quill diamond stitching RS seats with silver stitching. The RS logo in the seats. Audi virtual cockpit with the 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Let's take another look at that motor. So here is the power plant of the RS3, 2.5 liter 5-cylinder turbo making 400 horsepower, 354 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60, 3.9 seconds. Audi 2018 RS3 has 614 miles on it. So it's still in the break-in period. The break-in period is 1,000 miles, and you can't go above 5,500 RPM. This is a S-tronic dual clutch transmission. It has a couple different modes. It has automatic mode, which shifts pretty slow, will leave you in a higher gear. It's just for like dialing around town. I have it in the S mode, automatic, which is still automatic. I'm not shifting. The car will shift itself, but it will let you rev a little higher. It'll downshift for you. And let me tell you, these Audi dual clutches, when they downshift, they make a pop. It sounds awesome. Let's take a look at the drive select here. And I'm in auto. Let's put it on dynamic. That should firm up the suspension a bit. It feels much better when the dynamic mode over automatic mode. I don't know if you can see on the video this power percentage and torque percentage. It's pretty neat. This Audi virtual cockpit is just fantastic. Hopefully all cars in the next few years we'll have full digital dashes. I know a lot of car companies are rolling them out now. I haven't driven one with it yet, so this is pretty neat. Right now it's displaying the tachometer, speed, my power, torque, miles to empty, what radio station I would be on, my coolant temp, oil temp, gas, my boost, temperature, time, date, and I'm sure I know you can customize it to show a bunch of different things if you want. So this car, just like the TTRS I drove, has a 2.5 liter 5-cylinder turbo. In this iteration, it's making 400 horsepower compared to the 2012 TTRS's 360. This car with the S-Tronic dual clutch, 2 pedals, the TTRS 6-speed manual, 3 pedals. You could definitely drive this car in this S dynamic mode, have the car shift for you. It downshifts, blips the throttle. Let's see what it's like when you give it a little gas. I'm not gonna floor this car because it's new. Shifting at about 4,000 RPM by itself. Definitely not full throttle. And if you always want, come into a turn, you can downshift into third. You got a tight turn coming up, so we'll go from fourth. Pretend I'm in an F1 car. Fourth, third, second. I don't know if you can hear that pop when you shift. That's awesome. I'm gonna pull over and just change the camera angle view for you guys. I'm sure you're tired of looking at me, so we'll just give you the road and the noise of the car. 1 second. You can really hear that turbo spool, and I just love the pops of the exhaust when the transmission shifts. Another downshift. Okay, so it tells you on the dash that one revved just under 5, and it's telling you it lights up green. I'm assuming that's telling you don't go, 5500 is the break-in, so let's not go above that right now. Although I don't know why it would be green. Green usually means go, because we have the red line here at about 6,800 or so, but I'm not taking it above 5. The ride in dynamic is, it's a little bumpy. It is stiff. Let me see what it's like. I had it on auto. Let's put it on comfort. So comfort, the steering is very sensitive, very light. Let's try auto. I'm not going to put on individual because I think you have to change around the settings. It's not my car. I don't want to change the settings. Honestly, for this driving around here that most people do, I don't think you need to put it in manual mode. Maybe if you're like at a light and you want to gun it from the light, or if you're getting on the highway or out of a toll or something like that, it'll be fun. But I think that for me, if you put it in this S mode, it shifts pretty well. It blips the throttle and the downshift. It's very sporty. I would keep it in this. I'm just gonna show you guys what the dash looks like here as we drive. Now I'm gonna downshift it manually. Did you see the power and the torque spike there? So that puts us in the manual, and now I just shifted it back into sport. You see the S3 means Sport Auto third gear. If you throw it in the manual, you'll see M3, M4. Or D3 is automatic drive third gear. Pull it down for S. So here is this Alcantara steering wheel I was talking about. Really nice. This car has the carbon fiber trim. The Nardo gray one I looked at had an aluminum race trim. Here's the MMI screen. Right now we're on the navigation system. You've got the drive select button over here. Traction off here. The climate control system. Here's a knob. So basically, you put it in drive, pull it down, puts you in the sport automatic mode. To the right, manual. Back left, keeps you back in sport. Pull it down again, you're back in drive. It's got a start stop button here, and this is the control for the MMI navigation system. So you'll see the big Audi RS3 grille telling you that it's Quattro 4-wheel drive. I like this matte finish aluminum trim on the front bumper cover. The front cover is very aggressive with the side scoops. And this little scoop here, I'm not exactly sure where they all go. Probably some to the radiators, intercoolers, brake ducts. Let's take a look at the sequential taillights here. So let's talk quickly about this 2018 Audi RS3. Do I like it? Definitely. It's a little hard to tell the performance with it because it's not broken in. We can't rev it all the way. But so far, it's very quick. It's smooth. The S-tronic transmission's very nice. Shifts really fast. Even in this S automatic mode, which I like driving it in, shifts fast, it downshifts for you, flips the throttle, makes you feel like an F1 driver. There's an Audi S5 Sportback in green. I actually just saw that at the dealer. I'll post some pictures on my Instagram of that car later. I have to look up and see what the color's called, but it was a pretty nice color in that car. It was a darkish green S5 Sportback with it's almost like a dark creamy brown interior. Actually looked pretty nice. So back to this RS3. Seats are really comfortable. I keep talking about the steering wheel. I like the steering wheel. Transmission's nice. It sounds good. It's 4-wheel drive. It's got all the tech you want, the digital dash, the navigation, keyless go, rear view camera, heated seats. So tech-wise, it's good. I think it looks great. It's very aggressive. The RS cars are definitely a step up over the S cars. Me personally, I compare the RS Audis to the MBMWs. I wouldn't compare an S4 to an M3. I would compare, let's say, an RS4 to an M3. I'd compare more of an S4 to about like a 340 BMW. So the RS are much more aggressive looking, nicer engines. It's just it's a nice package. I'm really liking what Audi's doing lately. Once again, sorry about the sniffling and the hat, but it is 20 degrees outside. It's freezing. I'm originally from Cape Town, South Africa, where it's in the 70s right now, and I wish I was there. I do not enjoy the winter whatsoever. But yes, I just wanted to really thank my friend who lent me his car, trusted me to drive it around. Everyone that lends me a car to drive, I'll treat it as my own. I will take the best care of it. I'm not gonna drive around like a crazy person. I just want to get you guys some cool content and show you what these cars are about, what makes them tick, why people like them. And obviously, the more cars I can get, the more content I can show you guys. So if you guys have some cool cars, if you're in the Philly area, particularly, that's convenient for me right now. If you have friends in the area who wouldn't mind me driving their cars, I don't even have to drive it, just take a look at it, take pictures, talk about the car, start the motor up if they're not happy with someone else driving their car, or if they want to drive it, I can do whatever you guys want. I'm very open. You guys, you know, the channel's for you guys, so everything's in your hands. I want you guys to really be a part of it and help us grow together. Tell me what kind of cars you want to see. Help me get cars. Tell me about some cool events or track days. Once it gets warmer weather here in a few months, we'll be going to a lot of track days, especially at New Jersey Motorsports Park, which is, you know, about less than an hour away from Philadelphia. So I'm really looking forward to this. I've loved cars forever. I've been in the car industry since I was in my early 20s. I started my own business. I did that for a little over a decade. And now I'm back in the car world. And I really missed it. I haven't driven a lot of nice cars in the past 5 years or so. So the last month, getting to drive RS3s and TTRSs it's like a dream come true. It's really what I love doing, and it's my passion, and I hope that you guys can see that, and that you know, I can give you some pointers, give you my advice. Obviously it's all my advice, you can take what you want out of it, but I think I'm relatively knowledgeable when it comes to cars. I'm a half decent driver. I'm not a race car driver. I'd love to do a lot more track days. I used to track my M3 a lot, but the car's been sitting for a while, and hopefully as this channel grows, we're gonna take a look at my M3 soon. It's in not the greatest shape. I'm not very happy about that. I'm a little embarrassed that I let it get to that point, but kind of ran out of money for that car, so it is what it is. It's a beautiful car, and hopefully as the channel grows, you know, I'll use that as a project car, and the more you guys follow and subscribe, I'll be able to do a lot of things with that M3. Be able to fix it up, take it to events, take it to track days, autocrosses, etc. So just ending up on this RS3, I'm really enjoying it. It's a great, I mean, if you had to have one car for this Northeast United States area where it's snowy sometimes and we've not warm summers, great car. You put snow tires on it, you'll be totally fine in the winter. Obviously you're not going to drive through 5 feet of snow. I don't think any car or truck is, but 6 inches of snow, foot of snow, you'll probably be fine on snow tires. In the summer, you throw your summer tires on, do whatever you want. You can take it to track days, drive it down the shore, just drive it daily. It's awesome. It's fast. It's not super fast. I don't think you need to drive a 0 to 60 in 2-second car on the street. It doesn't, obviously we all want to do it, but I mean, where can you really do that safely on public roads? You really can't. Not to say I wouldn't want to drive a Tesla Roadster 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. That'd be pretty fun getting on the on-ramp onto the highway, I must say. So I'm just taking this car back to the owner. I really appreciate the owner. Big thumbs up for letting me drive your car. Hopefully I didn't beat on it too bad. I don't think I did. I got you a full tank of gas, 93 octane, high performance motor here. And let's try get 100 YouTube subscribers, 100 Instagram followers, Facebook followers, and Twitter followers by the end of the year, just a couple days from now. That would be awesome. Would be an amazing way to start 2018. And once again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's something that I didn't show and you want to see, please comment below. Hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends, your family. Check out my Instagram page. I post really cool, probably 2 or 3 pictures a day on there of all different kinds of cars. And I think you guys will like it. Check out my website, it's jonathanmiller.com. It has links for all of my websites, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I have a blog on there, which I'll actually be posting more pictures about this car, the specs of it. Also, the TTRS will be on there. Press releases that I have will be on there from the manufacturer. So, really appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot. Take care and have a great New Year. See you guys in 2018.